make sure that we provide you the maximum help we can.
Yeah.
I won't be lying, I haven't really prepared for this meeting, but with my background, so that you know, it's only 4 months that I'm working here. My previously 10 years I worked in presidential administration. I used to work as an advisor to the Prime Minister for 4 years. And for the past 5 years I was state inspector in presidential administration, covering Astana city, so the Expo and all others. I was there foreseeing these events. So if you might need administrative help or any other type of support, I can assure that we can provide it in full support. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And the 4
Yeah,
years.
let me probably really vertical and horizontal integrated holdings in the world in industrial poultry.
Mhm.
And in India, it plays really a revolutionary role in time. And actually, birth of Indian poultry industry was done due efforts of Venky's group.
Mhm.
And this is how poultry industry of India was actually created. And this group is privately owned. It
Mhm.
belongs to Dr. Rao's family mainly.
Yes.
It's mainly shareholders of this group. It's a private company, and it was this group was developed in last over 40 years.
Yeah.
Over 40 years.
Mhm.
It was established in 71, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
1971.
Okay.
And already company operates roughly around 50 countries worldwide, mainly in Southeast Asia and Africa,
Mhm.
and also
GCC.
GCC, Gulf countries.
Mhm.
And Mr. Sagashgar and Mr. Magdum already close to 40 years in this group.
Yes.
He is one of the really witnesses how this group developed, and Mr. Sagashgar already works around 20 years. 20 years for this group. And I would say we have vast of experience and knowledge at this table, represented by Mr. Sagashgar and Mr. Magdum.
Mhm.
And our goal is to attract this experience and expertise and actually in many ways, know-how and financially, we hope that Kazakhstan would be a good home place for Venky's group, and it could be really a good point for further distribution of this know-how and products to Eurasian Union, to Russia, Belarus area, and also we have such vast markets nearby like China, and also a huge Central Asian market. For example, countries like Uzbekistan, they need poultry products, and also we know that Afghanistan is already imports from Kazakhstan area, lots of stuff like table eggs, for example, as for today. We believe that and Venky is already showing great interest. As we know that Venky's first trip was already last year to Kazakhstan, and we made surely market research, and we see a great potential Kazakhstan has for poultry, industrial poultry development.
Where have you been? Exactly. Which city have you been to?
We came to Astana,
Astana.
last year.
Okay.
Came to Astana. And let me may pass opportunity to tell more about company to Mr. Sagashgar. Yeah.
So I'm on behalf of Venky's India Limited or Venkateshwar Aichuri's group, which is called as a VH group in India. So on behalf of them, I welcome you all in this morning, and we are very, very thankful to you for giving us an opportunity to discuss and have some business plans or some opportunities to invest in Kazakhstan and then work hand in hand with the Kazakh poultry industry. So this is about a group presentation. I would like to show you that we are such a diversified company in India that you name it for poultry, we have it. Whatever, right from feed to processing, chicks to processing, everything. So this I would like to just give you a little brief. It is a kind of a synergy of innovation in poultry health advancement. So as I said, we have pure lines and then all from the broilers for layers, and then we have till processing, we have everything in our group. It is really, in one sense, it is a poultry conglomerate. So the important steps in development of this company is, this company started in 1971. So by a visionary Dr. B.V. Rao. He is regarded as the highest civilian award of India, Padma Shri, which is called as, and he is called as the father of poultry industry in India. So before that, the poultry was considered as only backyard poultry farming, and the people were not coming to the industry because of the myth that if they invest in poultry, it will be a loss. Lot of disease challenges were there, and so many things, and no assistance was there to the poultry industry. So Dr. B.V. Rao thought ahead of the time, and then he started with a small farm, and it went and it go on increasing and developing. So what we did, Dr. B.V. Rao, our founder chairman, he started 2 pure line breeding companies with European market, and from India we cater the need of Southeast Asia and this part of the world. And we have started door-to-door farmer services through, and we are the first company to start chicken and egg processing in India. Because India is a wet market, so that was the reason. And then we started, as a second step, we started Vaccine Research and Development Center, because we have vaccine manufacturing facility for live and inactivated vaccines and some of the seras and all, antigens. And secondly, we started poultry education to farmers and new entrepreneurs through Dr. B.V. Rao Institute of Poultry Management and Technology. This is actually a training institute or a poultry training college, you can call it as. These people, the people related to poultry industry or working in the farm or working in a production unit anywhere, they need a kind of introduction to the industry so that a technical manpower will be provided to the industry. That was the motto behind starting this unit, this college. So we have courses designed for the people depending on their qualification and requirement. Suppose a layman is going, he want to join the poultry farm or something as a manager or as a laborer or whatever, we will give training for him for 6 months or 1 year or so that everything will be learned there. This college has his own farm out of India, and they all together they decide the broiler price in the market. So there are least chances of farmers losing money in the business. So that has been ensured. In this single slide, I can explain about our entire Venky's group. So it is a fully integrated business model. Okay, let it be. So, and then we have broiler and layer there. I'll go there. Okay. And we have from broiler, we have chicken products, processing industry, processing plants we have, 2 plants we have for processing. And Venky's Express, this. And then for layer, we have our own farms, and then we supply layer chicks to the farmers. And then for these table eggs, whatever comes from our farms, egg powder will be converted. We have one egg powder plant also with us, and those egg powder will be used for nutritional health products. We have human pharma company also, human health products, but ours is the largest capacity egg powder plant. So this is the basic thing required for a poultry company, and this base, GPs and parents operation or broiler and layer breeder operation, it is support. These are all our own plants, and then this business is again supported by the training institute as I call, the Poultry Diagnostic Research Center with satellite labs spread all across the country, technical and extension. That way we cover 100% market in India through technical services. So you name the poultry pocket in India, our doctors are available there for the farmer service. So that is the biggest thing. And then Vaccine Research and Development Center is there, which is very much required for the continuous sample will be collected and it will be analyzed. If any change is happening in the virus, its structure, anything, it will be immediately isolated and then it will be incorporated vaccine. So that's why vaccine they are having an MSD. So that is one unique thing we have. And we are into poultry feed and soy extraction plant also. We sell feed also. We manufacture for ourselves and for supplying to the farmers.
I know it.
Okay.
He kept telling me about black bone rover, so I remember.
So this team is just we were learning during the entire course of last 3-4 years. Started with 500 broiler farms, and now it is having 7.5 million of their breeders, broiler breeders. We have processing plant, and also we sell the birds in the market. So that only describes this. This broiler we have integration contract farming system. So Mr. Magdum sir, my boss, he will be explaining you about how the contract farming goes in detail, so that it will support your farm through our franchisers. So whatever the chicks we produce, we supply them, and that way, what 8 eggs you eat in Indian market, out of 10 they are from Venkis. And more than 16,000 employees are working in Venkis. More than 400 veterinarians are there working with us. R&D focused and then supportive company in India for the poultry industry as a whole.
I see.
So this was all about our company, and these are our leading companies. Research and breeding. This is for layer operations. And then Venkis India Limited for all other activities of specific pathogen-free eggs, and then egg powder, and then process. It is for the feed supplements and all those kind of activities. And then we have one office, Cobb Ventures US. Our breed is Cobb, which is called as Venkov 430. Pharmaceuticals, food processing, poultry nutrition, and genetic research and breeding. So this is our core area where we are working in the poultry to adjust with diverse climatic conditions of India. Suppose if in India you see, you go to the north, it will be cool, -1 or -3 temperature will be there, up to Kashmir and northern part of India and ranges of Himalayan and climate conditions. So that way we have done lot of genetic and research on that, and these birds are extremely suitable for any kind of climatic conditions. And these are few of our farms. Some farms, I think Mr. Timur Khan also have visited.
Yes,
Few of our breeder farm and manufacturing facility. This is one thing. Then we have open houses. अपने पास total group में
25.
we have 25 hatcheries in of our own, and this is inside of, and this is a network of our broiler parent farms and hatcheries in India. No part in India is 180 million broiler breeder population is there of India. Okay, so in that more
and the right to be present on the market. But what we have as for today, we have 100% covered only by corporations, and corporations are becoming rich. Now this is what we have as for today. And farmers are dying, which is, I believe, personally, I was growing in a village, able to generate income through poultry. The Venkis group has in India, and every farmer has own small production. It can create potential enormous number of employment for this country. And this is, I believe, one of the most important key points of Venkis. So the things are coming out slowly. So what we understood and what we would like to do in Kazakhstan, in association with local support and all, that we will discuss how the cooperative model can be even better, how we can develop the farmers, and then how we can have the right kind of breed to suit this market, and how we can have a right kind of vaccination and medication program and technical services to the industry over here. A few more things you'd like to know about. Can I turn on the lights, please?
I'm good at writing the speeches for the president, and I know how to get to his ear, how to get to Prime Minister's ear, and I know all of the state programs in this country that we can write a great special letter to both President and Prime Minister, and introducing you not just as a potential investor among others. There is the most kind of high-profile program in this country is 100 concrete steps on how to modernize the economy, and one of the most important steps, the 56th step, is called the flagship companies coming to Kazakhstan and modernizing the entire industry. And this is the most problematic step, because so far, as you know, so far our country buzz around it. President is always demanding it. Prime Minister is prepared to do anything to attract this. Who with a long-term vision, and I'm just offering you to, with your people, if I get all the details, letter to the Prime Minister saying that we've got Henkis who can be the flagship for our company, for the country, for the poultry industry.
Yeah.
Because too, they sometimes receive specific support, but I don't advise you to go via that route, because it's you'll be facing the problems with land, you'll be facing problems with subsidies, you'll get other competitors who will be receiving sometimes unfair investor, and that you are eligible for unprecedented, specific, in a way to prime ministerial and presidential administration level. That means that you wouldn't have to incur all those unnecessary.
Really, we would need help in Almaty area, in Almaty Oblast, because of first of all, probably we don't have. I appreciate very much your comments. Actually, very few people in. But there is still chance to catch up and create a mass industry which would involve necessary objective requirements like veterinary services, veterinary products, poultry management know-how, training, laboratory, diagnostic laboratories, which you've seen type of diseases, and this is why Venki set up a good network of specialized, highly specialized poultry.
Look at me, yes.
Mr. Magdum, it is a great honor to have you here. Could you please tell us more about your company and what do you do, what industries you have?
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are from Venkateshwara Hatcheries, and we are here. We have done a lot of things to the farmer community, and we have come with the open mind to see that Kazakhstan what best we can do. And in Kazakhstan there is a lot of land, a lot of ingredient available, so the possibilities of the poultry growing here, it can be considered in a larger way. And today I think Kazakhstan is getting chicken from outside. Instead of that, they can produce their own chicken over here, and even they have got so much grains, so they can export for that. And we in Venkateshwara Hatchery has done that, and we are 8,000 crore turnover, and we are doing to the small farmer and to develop the poultry at the village level, and we are considering the men force to be involved into these things. I think there is a great opportunity for the Venkateshwara Hatchery as well as to Kazakhstan, because they are underdeveloped. So our technical support will be always there for the industry, and we have done it in India. We will do it for Kazakhstan also in the future, which is going to come. Thank you.
Thank you. And could you tell us more about what specific your plans in Kazakhstan, or what stages of the project, or which projects do you want to implement in Kazakhstan?
I think we are planning that first we will start with the sale of hatching eggs to the existing hatcheries over here, with the layer and the broilers, and then later on we can think of the selling to vaccine for the required vaccinations, because we are already having over there, because this is the tropical conditions here also. So we have got vaccines. So I think it will be useful in for the Kazakhstan. Later on, after development of the hatchery, we may try to see that if everything goes well, we'll put the parent flocks also here for the layer as well as for the broilers.
Thanks a lot for the information. And one last question, why Kazakhstan? Why have you chosen Kazakhstan among other countries? Because you are a transnational corporation.
We came to know that a lot of ingredients or availability is there, and they are importing the chicken from Russia and Belgium and other countries. So we felt it, okay, why don't they grow their own product over here and they can sell it and they can export it in turn to the other countries. That is why we came here.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
For